The most common injury to a disc in the low back is between L4 and L5. Hi, I'm Dr. Scott Jahn, your online chiropractor. And in my practice, more often than not, one of the most common things that I see is injury to spinal discs, whether it's herniated discs or degenerative discs. We're going to handle them the same way, and that's with spinal decompression. Now, spinal decompression has been widely established as a safe and effective alternative to surgery. So I'm going to teach you how to do that at home, okay? So let's get started. So what you're going to need is a high tension band like this. I bought this just in a regular sports store. I paid 1,500 pesos for that. Where I am, that would be about $30 US. And what we're going to do is we're going to take it, we're going to find a sturdy base. So I'm using this piece of gym equipment. And we just secure it in just like that. Now you're also going to need some kind of a dowel. So I just took a broom handle, I wrapped a towel around it, and then I wrapped it tightly in self-adhesive tape. All right. If you don't have that, you can use your hand, but the hand tends to hurt a little bit. So we're going to place this on the segment above where your injury is. Now, here's how you find where your injury is, right? Your hips, put your hands on your hips, and then if you go right to the back, that's going to be L4. The most common injury to a disc in the low back is between L4 and L5. So you would put this right on that L4 if that's where your injury is. If your injury is L5, you just go a little bit lower, and if it's L3, a little lower. Those are the three most common places. Now, how do you know which it is if you don't have an MRI or something like that? So an L5 disc herniation will tend to be towards the outside of the foot. You get numbness here, weakness on the outside of the foot. An L4 disc herniation will be more on the inside, and an L3 will be more somewhere around the knee area, okay? So I'm going to use this on my L4 because I have an injury on my L4 disc. We're going to come down. Now, this is a little bit of an advanced exercise. So if you haven't done so already, I have a complete video that's more comprehensive on how to heal a low back, all right? Because this one takes a little bit of talent to get into. So you're just going to slip into the band. Again, you got to walk yourself in and sort of slip it on like you're slipping on some kind of a harness. And you're going to hook it onto your hips. So there I have it hooked onto my hips. So we're going to start without the dowel. What you're going to do is you're going to back up till you get a nice little tension in the band, and you're going to lay down. And just start right here. Now, the ground is kind of anchoring my pelvis, so it's defeating the purpose of getting that traction and getting the pull between the vertebrae. And that's that pull that creates a negative pressure in the disc that brings fluid in, and it's going to help repair it. So what you're going to do is you're going to lift your body slightly up, and it's going to create a distraction. Now that creates a negative pressure, forces fluid into the disc. Now that pressure tends to equalize after about 10 seconds or so. So then you just drop back down, and then you do it again. And if you need a little bit more tension, just push back with your legs and back down. Now, we want to get a little bit more specific, right? So we want to separate that L4 and L5 if that's where your injury is. So that's where we take our dowel, we're going to lift up, and we're going to find our location, and we put it right there. And now we allow the band to pull us forward. Now you can add a little bit extra to that by using the heels of your legs to help pull you forward that way, right? And if you need a little bit more tension in the band, you can just walk yourself back, find a place on your dowel, put it there, and just let traction take its place. Count between 5 and 10 seconds, and then push back on your legs to take pressure off that disc, equalize the pressure. Wait 5 seconds, back on the dowel, and let traction pull you. So we're creating a distraction, 10 seconds, relaxation. Distraction, 10 seconds, relaxation. And that's going to help pull the fluid into the disc. All right, so give that a shot if you have a disc injury. All right, you're going to do about 10 or 15 repetitions, right? You want to do this every day. All right. See how it works out for you, and leave a comment and let me know if you had success with it, and look forward to our future videos. All right, thanks.